Gilhanna, what do you say to this panther?
I thought Balaam.
So Balaam, it's his turn. Tegan, he looks back at you, uh, looks down at your armor, smiles a bit, protection, huh? And then snaps, and all of a sudden, Tegan, you see your armor start glowing red, and your skin
Oh
starts
shit.
burning. Under your skin, you feel it bubble and burn a bit, and all of a sudden, it's just first it feels like you left metal out in the sun, and then very suddenly it feels like almost like a hot iron being placed directly on you. All right, so there's currently one active jaguar that is attacking you guys. That is the one that Aurrin stepped forward to confront. One you decapitated, one has an arrow through its neck, the other one is running down Balaam. So there's just one unhurt jaguar in front of Aurrin, sort of cornered since all four of you are around it.
Welcome to this magic world. I lost a part of me. Got wrapped up with this magic girl. I hope my heart can feel just a little too much for you. And I'm thinking about us a little too much for you. And I'm thinking it won't work.
And you see where Balaam looks around, realizes he's suddenly outnumbered. The hunt is not going as well as I hoped, huh? And he raises his hand, and you see, well, at least not yet. He casts something, and you see for a split second just one of his signature glyphs, where you see the jaguar head. And you see where 8 more panthers appear just out of thin air.
God damn it.
Yeah, we need to get rid of
stay with number 8.
Balaam. We need to focus, just like what we did in the ice room, where we had to put as much focus as possible on the block of ice. This time it's Balaam. We need to kill him, or else this will never stop.
And I'm going to show you just what the glyph looks like real quick. See that this is the glyph all around the room. Yeah.
Oh.
So he summons these 8 panthers, and on top of that, you see with that last.
Wait, is it 4 or 8? I thought you said there was 4 more panthers, not 8.
No, he said
Where did they
8
come
more.
He said 8 more.
But these ones come out of
what?
almost thin air. Gilhanna and Sage, you'd be probably the most familiar with this. You can do a perception for Gilhanna, and for Sage, you can do Arcana.
All right.
They're fakes. Got 12 plus.
You want me to try my luck too? It probably
can.
won't amount to anything, but I'll try.
I got 13 plus 4.
What am I doing? An Arcana check?
Okay, with a 17. No, you are doing perception. With a 17 Sage, there is a lot of magic surrounding these creatures. They look like beasts. They have the form of beasts, but the more have a fairy-like presence to them.
I rolled a 14.
Okay.
Hold on, what would my thing be? Because although I'm not as familiar,
You can choose either one, but with your 14, Gilhanna, they look very. When you describe a panther, this is basically, it looks like what you'd say a panther looks like, and all of them have that kind of cookie cutter look. With the previous ones, you'd see where one is emaciated, one is kind of healthy and strong looking, one looks kind of old, one has an axe in its head. With these ones, it's just like 8 standard panthers, almost like following command, marching in step.
So I'm going to assume that if one gets hurt, all of them get hurt, probably.
Let's just focus on killing
That's
Baalam.
what I'm going to deduce. I rolled a 15, I think.
And then
Wait, you said I could choose between which or which?
yeah,
Wait, no, I mean, I don't know what I should choose between.
you can choose between perception or arcana.
Let's see. I will take perception because that's a wisdom thing and that's +4, so 19. I got 19.
Okay, yeah, you can see where these panthers fully look like they've been summoned. Does not, it look more like fairies pretending to be panthers than panthers themselves.
Like familiars then.
Yeah, like, and there's a ton of spirits that would have been here in this plane that you're on. So it's like he summoned those little shadows that you had and just put them into panther bodies.
Interesting.
So there are currently 8
Alright.
extra panthers on the field. On top of that, you see him turn Balaam himself with a flash of moonlight. Also nowhere turns into a panther himself.
God damn it, this is a Michael Jackson video.
And then just
Anyway, I'm just going to, can I just communicate, like shout behind me to the whole party? Can I just shout behind me to the whole party? Absolutely focus on Balaam or else, you know, we're screwed. We need to get rid of Balaam or else none of this is going to end. So, yeah. We need to focus on, well, maybe not 100. If there's immediate danger where you need to deal with a panther, then do that. But we need to focus as much energy and stuff as possible into dealing with Balaam.
Okay.
Well, if he's a panther, maybe he can't cast spells. I don't know.
And you see where there are currently 10 panthers on the field. Yeah.
Is Balaam like distinct from the other cookie cutter panthers?
Super no. He has used his movements to move along with the others.
I would like to roll.
No. I'm going to say I can recognize him.
To just get an idea of.
I'm going to say I can recognize which one is Balaam because the remnant sacred flame is still on him, and I know the thunder magic more than anyone else in here. So I can still sense the sacred flame remnant on one specific jaguar, so I can tell where Balaam is.
I mean, I would have to rule that, and the roll that I rolled just know that 13 is for stealth, and there are pluses. So yeah.
Even if it's stealth, I might have to look among the jaguars to figure out. But wait, is he going to look like one of his summoned jaguars? Because if they look
that was the entire
cookie cutter
point.
and they look like so he also looks like a cookie cutter jaguar that looks like a familiar. Since I rolled a 19, I have no way to differentiate them.
Well,
I mean, that was a different roll. It happened after.
Damage and be done with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. And there's one panther that is up on your arm that is just going to try to bite at you.
So there's no way I could use my ability. Wait, these panthers that were from the walls, are they beasts?
Hold on for a second. Let me just resolve this. Your turn is coming up. So I rolled a 4 to hit you, Aurrin. Guessing it super doesn't. This jaguar just swipes at your foot. But you're so strong and so big and so sturdy. It just glances off you.
Yes, so I'm saying that I lift my foot and it misses, yes.
Oh, actually, Gilhanna, it would not be your turn yet, but go ahead and ask me a question.
Are all the summoned panthers beasts?
The roll that you made, you can tell that they're not, technically.
Okay.
All right.
They're not technically?
They're not.
No, as in they're absolutely not.
I mean, not absolutely not. They're in beast bodies. But I'm going to need to do some things. I just realized I summoned 8 panthers which all move on the initiative of Balaam. So let's resolve that.
So you mean they all get attacked at once?
Yes.
Huh, wow.
Surely they don't all have like the same damage and attack numbers. Could that be like
How
60?
close are they to each other?
What? Nope. All right, so 2 run towards usage. One rolls a 1, one rolls a 13 plus 5. I'll say the one that rolls a 1 fully misses and damages the other one, but the one for 13, would that hit?
For me?
Yes. 13 plus 5, 18.
Yeah, it would.
Yikes.
All right.
So fine.
That's gonna be 1d6 plus 2.
Oh, God. I know
But
that we're
bite your
supposed to...
leg for 3 damage, Sage.
Oh
It's not
god,
bad.
so much damage. That's really bad for Sage.
Alright.
Remember the
You're on
context.
15.
Sage.
You're on 15.
Everyone will be like, "Oh, that's not so." It's just like,
Wait,
"Oh,
I'm at
pain, a paper cut. I will die."
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Hold on. And 2 are going to run towards you. They have a bit of
Oh, they should
movement.
add it.
I think the only one that they can't really get to and attack is going to be Gilhanna.
But
So they're going to dash towards Gilhanna. So 2 of them rush towards you, Gilhanna, and just stop.
All right, fuck. 5. How close are they?
Right now, they are right beside you.
Both of them?
Yeah.
All right, neat.
I don't want to know why that's neat. So 2 to Sage, 2 to Gilhanna, and then 5 are going to run to Aurrin and Tegan.
Sounds fair.
that's totally fair. Wow.
You have Aurrin, like that's
Who's
Wow.
taking it?
Still mine.
Oh, sorry.
You can talk amongst yourself. These are a lot of things to organize.
Guys, look for the panther with the ball spot.
do we get a reaction? Can we roll for
No,
like a
actually,
potential reaction? Like a
This
tail?
is bona fide. Literally, look for a bald spot, and for now, see if I can feel trace of sacred flame on it as well as a bald spot. We'll know where to find them. Right
Because
now, we don't know where he is, but
Cast Screw Strike, that's the information we got, so we're using it. Look for the panther that has a bald spot.
All
we
right.
are using that info. That is a weakness.
That is a
Yeah.
weakness.
It is.
All right.
Oh, boy.
So against Tegan, that's 23 and a 22 to hit.
God damn.
Both of those hit.
Yeah, her armor class is 19 with the magic shield.
All right.
Oh, those are hitting me. God damn it.
Yeah, do a
Uh,
strength save for me as well.
You know, I'm not judging your friend Aurrin and saying that, you know, maybe she got this far, but if she did get this far, she could have told us that, you know, my guy can summon magical panthers in numbers.
Knowing her, she like
hold on.
didn't get
Strength.
that surprise.
You save.
Strength is 15. Is that?
Yeah, well, you save with that 13. It would be.
Well, it's 15 really, but yeah.
Yeah, roll 1 more since it's 2 of them that are attacking you.
Oh God.
Not 20.
Oh.
These panthers
Not
jump
20.
at you, Tegan, and they try to, like, they get past the shield. They're actively scratching at you, but and biting at you, but they're trying to pull you down. You fully just body check them, like you just get a stance down, zoom, and they're biting and scratching successfully, but they're not getting you on the ground. So
Not knocking me down.
They're not knocking you down. So that is
Damn, that's
8
a tough.
damage though.
Tegan is a tough cookie for a nurse.
Tegan
Tegan is a tough
cookie.
cookie for a nurse. We have to.
Tough
She's
cookie
a
are
tough
not
Wow.
on 15 as well. So you and Sage are both on 15. Let's see. Aurrin, there are three
Wait,
that are
15
just
HP?
going to rush you.
Hold
Yeah.
on.
15 HP.
Wait,
That was 8
15?
damage.
Wait,
8
how much
damage.
did it hit me?
8
8
from both of
damage?
them. Right.
Oh, okay.
So they both
Oh,
get bites in on you. There are 3 that are going to attack you, Aurrin.
Come at me.
All right, so 7 plus 5, 12 now go hit.
Nope.
18 does.
Yep.
And the other 3 wouldn't. Do 3 strength saves for me though.
Oh,
You're
I have to
raging
do
Oh,
with advantage.
hold on. While he's doing his strength saves, I feel like a whole badass because one Jaguar was enough to knock over a whole Goliath, and I was able to body 2.
Cool.
Like, bro.
Woo. All right, so that's with advantage cause a rage. So
yeah,
that's
so call the front, like the one with, yeah,
20.
exactly. 16, 19, and 20. So Jaguar swipes at your foot, you kick it off. Jaguar swipes at your back, you shrug it off. Jaguar tries to get you at the chest. You just stand firm with that 20. Both you and Tegan rolled a 20 for this. I imagine like simultaneously, Jaguars jumped on your chest and you're just like, no.
Oh no.
Oh my God. Andre,
Yeah.
I saw this thing in your hand as you were talking, and I was just like, wait, is that a cigarette? Is Andre smoking right now?
No, let me go put this back. I'm actually not.
Okay.
I don't want to make ship comments. I really don't, but I do. Should I say it, guys?
I don't know.
Just under the guise that this is a potential. I was gonna say power couple, but
Power couple.
oh shit!
I missed what you said.
Yo, that must have been so badass though. That is
Oh,
so
power
cool.
couple. Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, power couple.
Healer and barbarian. Always. So
And a freaking cleric.
It makes sense because she's the one person that she doesn't have to pay as detailed attention to. Like, oh, my can take damage.
I was more thinking of it as he can do bullshit and still get healing. All right, so that's 1 plus 2 damage. That's only 3 damage half to your Aurrin. So you take a simple 2 damage as 3 panthers descend upon you.
Beautiful.
Pickles.
Oh, there was one more panther. There was one random ass one that is still alive.
Panther?
Yeah, Panther.
Yeah.
Didn't it
One was
tell me
close.
this turn, or was that last turn?
Huh?
Yeah, we're only killed like 3. No,
You
wait.
killed 2.
We
There
Killed
was
2
one
of the
that's
initial
pretty
3, but
damaged.
then this Axe Panther. Yeah.
This one is pretty hard. You can obviously see where it is bad off. Yeah, it is just gonna swipe at Aurrin. So it sees that they're having problems overwhelming. Highs or lows?
It's like dog pile.
Highs or lows?
Low.
Sure,
What
right.
a Ross you
Doesn't
mean,
matter.
guys.
Low. All right, I'm rolling it.
Nice.
With a 9, you see where this damaged panther looks around very confused as to where all these panthers came from and kind of just fucks off. It's running away.
Where are you going?
You see the glyph after the other spell was cast, the glyph kind of weakened. It looks around.
Instead of rushing to help its friends, it just said nope.
Not
You
again.
can get an opportunity attack, but this thing is, oh no, disengage and runway, 50 feet. Okay, it's halfway across the field.
I was waiting, man.
Now
Alright.
I have to kill it if I want my axe back.
It's running off, don't bother with it.
No man, this is
We
not
have
Axe
bigger fish
Panther.
to
Axe
fry.
Panther is still over in the corner where a bunch of jaguars were summoned around it and then descended upon you guys. All right, it is Gilhanna's turn.
All right, then. Cool, Majulus. All right, then. So the wall is directly behind it, right?
Yeah.
All right. I would like to get, what's the maximum amount of movement I can get?
Well, you'd have to make a
So
disengage
it doesn't get an opportunity attack on you, you mean?
or take 2 opportunity attacks.
Opportunity attacks are with advantage,
Oh,
right?
No.
don't
Because
shit.
I want to use my bow and arrow, but I can't use it this
Use
close.
your axe.
Who's closest to me
2 panthers.
in terms of my teammates?
In terms of your friends, Aurrin would
Yeah,
be.
who's closest to me?
Aurrin would be.
All right then. How many panthers are in Aurrin?
All of them.
5.
3
And
around
and
him.
they're all within.
3 actively attacking him and 2 attacking Tegan beside him.
All right, so they're all within 5 feet of one of each other, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I knock on Aaron. Attack the ones that are attacking Aaron.
Okay.
You just
Roll
randomly
to
shoot into
hit.
the crowd.
All right, so I'm going to use. Well, none of them are damaged, right? So no Colossal Slayer here.
No.
All right, so I'm going to cast my Hail of Thorns.
All right. Mark up that spell slot.
All right, then let me mark off.
You do
Hail of-
know I allow you to call it after if you actually hit, right?
Oh, I didn't know. I just
Yeah,
had
do that first. Do that first. Yeah.
So if you'd like to just call it to be badass and
Okay,
see.
so I'll roll first then.
Yeah.
I roll a 11.
Okay.
Plus
11.
2, plus 2. I don't add my proficiency to that. I add proficiency to attack, right?
No, you add your proficiency to this as well. You just don't
Okay,
add your
so-
proficiency to attack.
So 17.
17. Okay, you hit. This was one of the poison tip arrows.
Yeah.
All
It
right.
is now.
Are you using Hail of Thorns?
I am using Hail of Thorns.
All right. What does Hail of Thorns want me to do?
All right then. So for Hail of Thorns, the next time you hit a creature with a ranged weapon attack, before the spell ends, this spell creates a rain of thorns that sprout from the ranged weapon or ammunition. In addition to the normal effect of the attack, the target of the attack and each creature within 5 feet of it must make a dexterity saving throw. A creature takes 1d10 piercing damage on a failed save, or half of as much on a successful one.
I remember when you had ensnaring strike. When if it hits, it's hit and it's good, and you get to keep dealing damage. But if it misses, you just waste a spell slot. And then I was suggesting you take spells that have half damage. This is some good use of Hail of Thorns, I have to say. I mean, your friends, of course, going to have to make some rolls. But this is amazing.
So where are you casting it?
Me, right?
Yeah. Aurrin will 5 feet. So you have a 3 attacking Aurrin. Are you hitting the one to the left, the middle, or the back?
The one in the middle. Well, the one in the middle, yeah, because the other 2 will be 5 feet within his range. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah,
So Aurrin
what-
and these 2 will need to make a dex save.
Aaron, I'm not worried about because
Yeah, the million health points. So,
Wait, who's making a dex save?
My
Aaron.
tigers and I'm sorry, my jaguars. My jaguars and Aurrin. Aurrin, you did yours?
Yeah, 14.
Well, I can't say 14. Oh, you
I
rolled.
rolled. Yeah, I rolled it before you.
Oh, by accident you rolled twice? But this is the first roll
Oh,
anyway, so.
No danger sense.
There we go. You have advantage on dex saves. Dex saves?
Yeah.
Okay, so one rolled 14, one rolled 1. So the one that rolled 14, each of them has a +2 to dex. So that's a 16, a natural 1, and a 7. All right.
Do they have to beat my dexterity?
No, they will beat your spellcasting DC. What is it?
My
I know
spell cap.
the last 2 definitely fail. I don't know if your spell save is higher than a 16 though.
No, definitely not higher than a 16. Wait, are you sure it's in my spells list or would it be in my attacks?
Spells. spell save DC. All right, so you get to roll.
No, it's on my attack. Spell save DC is 13.
All right,
Alright.
so that
Oh,
first
good.
one definitely saved. The other two, you can start rolling some damage. Do the damage for the original hit first.
All right, then. So that would be just 1d6, right?
Yeah.
Plus Hail of Thorns or no?
Do the heal
Um,
thorn
Just
separately.
the attack bonus, yeah.
Okay, then. So 1d6. I roll a 2.
2 plus 1 since that plus 1 arrow plus your
Okay.
dex.
So that's 4. Oh, that will be plus 2 plus proficiency.
No, don't add proficiency to damage. So 5.
And the attack bonus, right?
Yeah. And you also had poison, you say, on it?
Yeah.
What was the damage I got? Was that poison allowance? So you can roll that poison damage.
I
It
think
was a giant scorpion poison. Trying to find that right now.
Wasn't that giant scorpion poison like busted though?
It
Oh,
was
yeah.
super busted.
Super busted. Yeah, I took
4d10.
420 damage off of that.
4d10.
Roll 4d10.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
What you
4d.
trying to do, bro?
Yeah.
I got 5, 2, 2, 7, so 16.
16. So far it is 5 plus 16 damage from just that one hit.
So 21.
21. All right. And you can roll for Hail of Thorns.
So that's 1d10, right? 1d10 says 3.
3. Okay. No. Okay, yeah, you're right. Overall, that's 24 damage. All right.
All right.
Shit. I just rolled that dice off screen and I got a 3. So what you notice happens as you deal is 24 damage to that panther in the middle attacking Aurrin, who I should have hidden better. You see where as that panther got hit,
Bullshit.
all of the other panthers disappear as Balaam loses concentration.
Beautiful. So my guess was correct.
And
I
not,
feel big brain.
and not only loses concentration, fully snaps out of panther form. He's also the one that had rolled the nat 1 on the saving throw against Hail of Thorns. He's not going to take any extra damage, but he is mad tied up in thorns right now.
Karma.
He
Yes,
is
we
looking
love to see it.
very bad off on the
So
ground.
we changed right in
Nice.
front of me, and I'm like the next.
No, Gilhanna looks at him and told him, like, I told you I'd kill you.
So all the
And,
Jaguars are off the field except Axe Panther that it was left back in the far corner, and the other one that was previously under a thrall that is running away towards the entrance. And Gilhanna, anything else you want to do with your turn in an amazing display of just one shot poison?
Gilly, Mama is so
Genocide.
proud of you. I just applaud. Damn, girl.
I would like to throw. I mean, like, what is it? I would like to throw food at Axe Panther. I'd like to throw some eagle meat out of my back at Axe Panther.
I
A
love
slab
that
of
with a
meat.
reaction. You knock an arrow, fire it off, full of poison, full of magic, full of skill. Hit Balaam out of his concentration. Just clear the field entirely, and then just reach into your pocket, take out a piece of meat, and throw it at the scared panther. And it is now Tegan's turn. Well, Axe Panther's turn. I will make it use its
I think food would be a good way to
Hold
comfort him
on.
right now with everything going on.
Axe Panther fully ignores the piece of meat and it runs directly
Wait,
towards Balaam. Let me roll to hit. 9 plus 5, 14 to hit. Also, Balaam has to do a strength save.
So
Balaam goes right to the ground. Axe Panther doesn't even attack. He doesn't even bite down properly. It just runs towards Balaam, pins him down to the ground, and then looks up to you guys. Tegan, it's your turn.
just kill
Oh,
him.
what a good boy. I
Done.
love him.
It's done.
I have one spell slot left, and I'm so debating whether or not to use animal.
See, I'm a little worried about something. If I roll in that one, I'm gonna cry.
You
But
still have the spiritual.
that's the thing. I still have spiritual weapon.
Just
So I'm
remember,
gonna move spiritual weapon to where Balaam is.
you get advantage.
You have advantage because he's on the ground.
Nice.
And it's just a bonus action to do
So I'm
all of
gonna
this.
do that and roll. Yeah. So wait, if I move it in an attack, does that only counts as one free action?
One bonus action. Bonus action is different from free action. Free action, you can just do bonus action as specific things.
Right,
But
that's what I meant. So like moving and attacking counts as just a bonus action, right? I'll do that first to determine what I do after. So I'm gonna
That's nice.
roll. I'm gonna attack him with that.
Yeah, roll to hit
Now that he's pinned down.
with advantage. Good thing that's with advantage because that's a
17.
natural one. You could have killed this poor panther.
Yeah. I could have, thank God. That's why I said it depends on what happens. Plus, do I add strength to it?
With a 17, just roll
No.
to hit.
Oh no!
I mean, roll
I
damage.
remember.
Sorry.
Right, roll damage anyway. So that's gonna be spiritual weapon, which is 1d8 plus my spell
I'm sad if I don't get to hit this guy once.
I'm content.
1d8
6.
6 plus
Not sure how
6
is with this.
attack
Tegan,
bone, something, right?
Tegan, this Tabaxi Druid ancient shaman was not looking his best. Tell me how you want to finish this as you lower this great sword on him as he's pinned down by a jaguar that you guys met.
This is gonna be like a very dramatic thing. Can I literally walk towards him before I make my final attack?
You can.
So I'm just
You're
gonna
walking
walk.
towards him. The spiritual weapon is just moving.
Walking towards him with this thing. Yeah, with this thing moving towards me. And I say, well, Balaam, it's unfortunate that it had to turn out like this. Would have been a lot of interesting things to learn from you, but I think it's time to send you off to the death gods proper.
You know what I just realized? Like at the end of the day,
Straight through. I don't do anything clean. I literally just drive this thing straight through into his heart. And I would know where it is because I'm a nurse. Just pierce him through.
Oddly enough,
right into his heart.
In the heart. Who knew?
Oddly enough, as you do this, it looks exactly. You look behind you and you see like etchings of rituals that look exactly like this, where the person is pinned down and then you just see the extraction of the heart. You just see as you lower the sword down.
Almost like a sacrifice or something.
And he looks angry at first and then smiles. Good hunting. And just dies.
Nice. And I would do a nod and boom.
Amazing work, people.
Yes.
but what I'm saying is, I realizes that she's no close enough to Axe Panther, and he's no longer our friend.
And that was only a bonus action. I didn't even need to do a main action.
I was wrapped up. I hope you know I was wrapped up. I hope you know.
Hey. Oh, don't mind me. I'm just a DM plotting how to kill some players next week. Don't worry about it. Thanks for watching Couatl Quest, JAI Community's D&D 5e campaign. If you enjoyed it, you can like and subscribe. And if you want to support our artists, you can do it directly. They're accepting commissions at the moment. You can find Ireland the Gentles at Ireland the Gentles. You can find Sean Chung at I Am the King Free. You can find Hachi Coke's sister, who did our amazing opening animation, at Hachi Coke. That's HACHIKOEK. And Prince Lane at graphic_Prince. That's GRAPHIK_PRINCE. And you can check the links in our description to see if we've added anything like merchandise or a Patreon page. And thanks to Richard Natu for letting us use his song Too Much for our opening theme.